everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Julie of Julie's Plans, and in today's video I am going to be answering your questions. I put a little Insta story on my Instagram yesterday and I asked you guys to ask me some questions, and there are a lot of them. So thank you so much to everyone who did send in a question. I've always loved watching these videos, so I thought, I haven't done one in several months, so I thought, why not? Let's do some catching up and answer some of these questions. So I didn't actually sort these by category. I just kind of took screenshots of all of the questions and I thought, we'll just wing it. Okay, so first question, what was your first planner ever? So I've probably had planners like my entire life, just probably as far back as I can remember as in middle school. They would give us the ones that would go like in our notebooks, but other than that, I started planning as an adult as well, just buying like little Walmart planners here and there, most of the time just in general notebooks and things like that, almost like a bullet journal, just random to-do lists. So there's the answer to that question. I hope this video isn't 45 minutes long. Maybe it will be. Okay, so next question. After using the folio and petite planners for a while, what are your likes, dislikes, and tips? So my biggest like is that it is a very nice, compact, but customizable planning system, which I really love. Sometimes you need a certain notebook, sometimes you don't. I love that you can switch it up as you need. My biggest dislike, I don't know, that's a tough one. I'm not sure that I have a dislike, because some of the things that I dislike, I might also like if they add, like already having pockets on the on-the-go folio or already having a pen loop. When I was in a traveler's notebook previously, I always liked pen loops, and then I went through a phase where I didn't like pen loops. So having a pen loop on there might be something I end up disliking, if that makes any sense. All right, next question. Have you tried stickers formatted perfectly for the old hourly in the new hourly? I have, and I think that they work just fine. The only thing that you'll notice is like maybe some checklists don't line up quite the same way, but honestly, you can make any sticker that's already formatted for the current Erin Condren Life Planner work for the new Life Planner. So it just takes some tweaking, but it'll work just fine. Next question. What is your favorite alcoholic beverage? So believe it or not, I'm actually not a very big drinker. I probably drink like just a couple times a year, go wild, New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving. I'm not a huge drinker. When I do, I stick to wine, and it's just usually like a Moscato. Can't do red wines, they give me migraines. Okay, what equipment do you use to film YouTube? So all of the equipment that I actually do use is actually linked below in the description box in my Amazon affiliate-ish shop. Yeah, it's an affiliate thing. So my camera, just so you guys know, I actually use a Sony HX80. My husband gifted it to me a few months ago, and I really, really love it. I hope to upgrade at some point, but for right now, this is working just fine. I started off filming on my iPhone, and that worked great for several months. I use a mount by, I always say the name wrong, but it's Archon Mounts or Archon Mounts. Part of me is thinking I should probably look this up. I think it's Archon Mounts. Anyway, it's my absolute favorite because, as you know, most of my videos are shot overhead, where I'm filming plan with me's or reviews and things like that. And for me, it's like the perfect setup because it's very portable. I don't have to have a large tripod and an arm. It's great. I definitely recommend checking it out. All of those links are down below. Next question. What do you do in your spare time besides planning? Does that have to be rated G? I'm just kidding. So my biggest, what do I do in my spare time? I'm usually watching TV or spending time with my family. I really love enjoying finding new shows to watch now that Game of Thrones is over. Really sad. But I just started watching The Handmaid's Tale. Really, really good. I'm only on episode 3 though, but so far I am loving it. Biggest pet peeves. How much time do we have? No, just kidding. Honestly, I have like one major pet peeve, and it is just people that chew with their mouths open. I can't. Next question. I try to stay consistent posting on Instagram and find it hard at times. How do you do it? Honestly, it just took a little bit of time. At one point, I was trying to post a certain number of pictures every day. That got a little bit exhausting. Over time, it just became a little bit organic. Now I only post as I feel the need to share. I do try to post like once a day, but sometimes that doesn't happen either, and sometimes I just need a break. A lot of times, because I do work during the week and during the day, I will take a picture on the weekend and save it for during the week. So that's kind of how I'm able to have content spread out throughout the week. Next question, how do you use your power sheets? I love my power sheets, and I know that I don't show them enough, but there's a lot of personal stuff in there, and I am just of the belief that you don't have to share everything. But I use it mainly a lot for like home goals, personal goals, health goals, so many goals, and I'm really behind on them. I skipped using them the entire month of May. It was just a really hectic month, and I kept meaning to sit down and start on it, but I just gave myself the grace to just say, you know what? May is what it was. Now it is June. We're moving forward, and I just kind of started all over again. Plus, if you follow the Cultivate What Matters Instagram page, they just did a whole like mid-year goals, like kind of just getting your getting remotivated, and I really loved it, and I think that that's what I needed to jump back into it. But I highly recommend the power sheets. There's a link down below for that too. All right, do you own any luxury handbags? If not, explain. If you do, which ones? That's a lot. I do, but I don't ever buy my stuff full price. I just don't see the need to. We live near an outlet mall, and my daughter works at Michael Kors, so it's kind of a problem. But I buy usually things on sale. I'll look for good deals on eBay. So some of the bags that I do own are from Michael Kors and Tory Burch, but for the most part, I have been carrying a backpack lately by Kenneth Cole. Happily a Housewife, Sam, she posted a video of the same backpack on her channel, and I fell in love instantly, and I use that one mainly for work. But for the most part, I don't own anything like Louis Vuitton. I'm not there with life. I don't know if I ever will be, and that's okay. Next question. What are your go-to makeup items? I was so excited for this question. I am not a makeup guru by any means, but I definitely have some go-to items for my makeup routine, and I get asked these a lot, which thank you, by the way. I don't think my makeup looks that great, but I actually gathered some of the items that I use every single day without fail, because they're just things that I've used for at least a year or more. So the biggest thing is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible. I don't know how makeup people do this. But I'm in the shade 107. I love this stuff. I have been using this shade or maybe one lighter. I have to kind of bounce between the two depending on the time of year for about 2 years now, and I absolutely love it. For concealer, I use the Maybelline Age Rewind. This stuff is, it's magical. It's like less than $10. I don't know how people spend 20, 25, even more on concealer. This is all you need. It's the best. And I use, I don't know what, light? Yeah, light. And then for my bronzing, because I do use bronzing even though I'm already naturally tan, makeup tends to wash out your natural tanness. So I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, somewhere right here. I love this stuff. When I came back from Vegas from Go Wild, I found it in my luggage and it was completely shattered. I was like, it was a very sad time. I couldn't make it to Walgreens or Kroger. I think my Kroger stopped carrying it, but now you can find it at Walgreens. But I got some like a week later, but I was like working with the crumbs that were left in the packaging, and I love this stuff so much, and it smells like the beach. So those are like 3 things that are definitely like my makeup must-haves. I hope that answers that question. I hope it doesn't take me 12 minutes to answer every single question. How did you find the planner community? I think I answered this in my previous Q&A video, but I found it kind of through Pinterest by accident because I had ordered a Bloom daily planner, and it wasn't even a daily planner, it was a weekly planner. So it was a Bloom weekly planner from Amazon, thinking that I could find something to help keep me motivated and stay organized while my husband was deployed. And I started looking around on Pinterest, and I saw pictures of an Erin Condren life planner, and I loved how it was vertical because I'm a list person by nature, and lists are vertical in my mind anyway. And every planner out there on the market was horizontal, and it was just, I struggled so much with trying to organize my day horizontally. It just did not make sense to me. So I started looking on Pinterest on planning tips, planning advice, and stumbled across an Erin Condren life planner. And it happened to be Jen Dufour's life planner. So, you know, fast forward a few years later, I love my Erin Condren life planner. And Jen. All right, next question. What drew you to the military? Oh, so many things. My dad was in the military. I've had several family members in the military. And I think, to be quite honest, it was just that I needed a huge change in my life. There were a lot of things going on family-wise that I will not mention here, but there were a lot of things going on in my life family-wise, and I needed a sure thing, and the military is and was a sure thing for me. I just needed that, and I did, and it was the best decision I have ever made in my entire life. And a lot of people don't know this, but I actually tried to join the military again back in 2010, I believe. But unfortunately, the military at the time, I don't know if it's still a rule, I wasn't in remission from my thyroid cancer long enough, and so they wouldn't take me back. I was pretty bummed, but yeah, I loved being in the military, and if they still allowed my chubby old self back in the military, I would probably do it. Okay, next question. How do you balance being a mom, working, and finding time to plan? I don't balance it, to be quite honest. I do try my best every single day, but sometimes it just doesn't happen, and the housework doesn't get done, or the planning doesn't get done, or work is overly stressful. I don't exactly have balance. I wish I had like some magical answer to that, but I just take each day, just one day at a time. How can I transition my IG into a planning and organizing Instagram? Just do it. If you want to change your name to have something to do with planning, or just keep it the way it is, I say just go for it. My account at Julie's Plans was actually my personal account at one time, and I just changed the name. And when I decided to strictly devote it to planning, I went ahead and saved and removed all of my personal photos prior to that and moved them over to an actual personal account that I don't even know the password to anymore. All right. Do your kids and husband watch your videos? And if so, do they ever give you feedback? Oh my God, yes. My daughter watches my videos more than anyone else in my family. I don't think my husband and my son actually care, but my daughter does, and she's always giving me feedback, or, you know, trying to tell me what I should do with music or things like that. She has my intro memorized, what I say at the end of my videos memorized. It's kind of hilarious, but yeah, they watch my videos and they do give feedback. Sometimes it's not so nice. What do you do with your old planners? I keep them for the most part. I have all of my old Erin Condrens. I have a few bullet journals from previously trying that, but I keep them. I love looking back on them, and I actually plan on doing a video going back through some of my old planners as we start our new Erin Condren life planners. Next question. What is your favorite clothing store that you shop at often? I love these non-planner questions, by the way. Most of my clothing is actually from places like Target. I've also been loving Loft, the Loft outlet store, and what's another one? H&M. I found a few good pieces there, but I mainly shop sales. I used to shop at New York & Company a lot. Never again. there's a whole story behind that, but that might be a whole other video. But yeah, those are my favorite places to shop. What got you into YouTube? They also asked what got me into planning, but I've already said that one. So what got me into YouTube? I actually put up a video several years ago. My first video was when there was like the coil gate with the Erin Condren life planners and everyone's coils were like completely messed up. And I did a video on how to fix it. It's like 1 or 2 minutes long. My daughter was holding my phone. It was kind of funny. And then sporadically from there, I would upload a video just kind of when things launched, or if I just wanted to do a flip through when I was like in my ring planner. But I kind of became more consistent at it like last summer, maybe going into the fall. And I loved filming and hearing people say, you know, like, oh, their plan with me was like, they looked forward to it on Monday. So comments like that just kept me motivated to keep being consistent and becoming an actual YouTuber. I guess that's what I am. I don't know. How do you handle cleaning and chores? I don't. I'm just kidding. I make my kids do everything. Also, just kidding. They do nothing. Do I have a schedule and a system? God, that is one of the things that I am definitely working on this month, because our schedule and system has like just gone out the door. I've seen a few things online. I will share them when I finally get to them, but I really want to get back into a schedule and a cleaning routine because everything is a hot mess. How do you stay positive through health concerns? I also don't always stay positive through health concerns. It is a delicate balance, and I have definitely had some really dark moments with all of my health issues, but I think the one thing that keeps me going and staying positive is that I'm still here. Like, I think that's the thing that just keeps me going. Unless someone tells me I have X amount of time left, right now I see it as my time is infinite, and I just kind of stay in the moment. I can't think too far and say that, you know, what's gonna happen. No one knows. You know what I mean? No one knows. So I think that's what keeps me motivated to stay positive, is that I'm still here. I hope I answered that well. That's a rough thing to answer. Oh, I like this one. How did I fall victim to the planner life? I think that means like this planning community, like Instagram. I think it was just over time, like joining different Facebook groups like Planners Gone Wild and We Love EC. You just kind of form these groups and these bonds with people, and you don't want to leave. Like, these are your people, you know, and it's a lot of fun. I always tell people, when you're getting into planning, join the Facebook groups, connect with people. It's all about the community and just sharing ideas and being inspired by one another. And I think that's how I got pulled into this planner life. Hope you're feeling better. I am. Thank you. What foundation do you use to make your face so flawless? Instagram filters. Nope, this makeup that I already mentioned. But thank you. I wish it was flawless. What do you really think about the new Erin Condren Life Planner? I really do love it. It's just, I couldn't get on board with the neutral color scheme of the kaleidoscope pattern. Like, I love the kaleidoscope pattern. I don't love it in the neutral theme. I love it in the colorful. But then on the weekly layout, I don't love it in the colorful. There's too much color, so I love the neutral. So that's what my planner is. I Franken-plannered it, and I have made it so that all the other parts of the planner are colorful except for the weekly layout, which is going to be neutral for me because I just couldn't deal with all the shading. So that's what I really think. I still love it. I'll still always use a life planner. What exactly do you do at work? It's top secret. I'm just kidding. It's not top secret. I am, in a nutshell, because you know the government systems gives everything these weird titles, but I'm essentially an administrative assistant. But for the most part, I handle a lot of government travel. I handle time cards, administrative stuff, just your regular. Every time I say regular, by the way, I want to say it like Cardi B. Regular, degular, schmegular. I probably didn't say it right, and I'm probably gonna cut that out. So anyway, essentially, I just handle a lot of administrative tasks. I really do love my job. I love working with the military. I do work on a military installation. I often don't say where because that's private. What is your planner system, and do you find it easy to use that system in any planner? My planner system right now is currently using the Erin Condren On The Go Folio. I honestly use that a lot more than my life planner, but I also use my life planner. My life planner is more to see, obviously it's a weekly layout, so I use it to see how the whole week is going to go and how that could affect our daily schedule. And obviously in the petite planner, it is a daily planner, so I use that to sort of just map out my day a little bit more detailed, not get so much into the decorating and things like that. Do I think it could work in any system? Absolutely. In a ring bound, you could have all the layouts in one planner, which is amazing. And one of the things that I always loved about a ring bound system, and even in the disc system, like Happy Planner, you can do the same thing, except because theirs again has the ability to take pages in and out. You could have daily and weekly all together. What are your favorite non-planner YouTubers to follow? Ooh, I love this one because honestly, a lot of what I'm subscribed to and what I watch on YouTube is non-planner related. Sometimes you just need to kind of separate this planner life. It can kind of suck you in and be a little bit overwhelming. So I do watch, I think her channel name is the same as her Instagram, but I watch Planterina. I love plant things, by the way. And a lot of the channels, I don't even know the names. I don't subscribe to a lot of channels. I just randomly watch a lot of channels, and then it changes my, what YouTube recommends for you. So I tend to watch plant videos, car cleaning videos. This is so bad. I love watching cleaning things, even though I don't really like cleaning all that much. No. I love watching like home organization tip type of videos, things like that. Again, I don't always know the names of the channels because I don't have them memorized, and I probably could have written them down on the millions of stacks of paper that I have around here. So that's for the most part what I do watch, though. That's not planner related. Yeah, I think that's about it. All right, so I hope that I answered all of your questions. I know I probably missed a few, and some of them, a few of you guys asked that were kind of the same, so I didn't answer all of them, but this was a lot of fun, and maybe I'll do it again in a few months. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for watching. It feels so silly saying this with my face facing the camera. Anyway, as always, if you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to do so and be a part of my community here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. I'm gonna skip that question. Oh no, I lost my, okay. I lost my questions again on my phone. Oh my gosh. Let's try that again.